Welcome to Successful Parenting, where we, Jackie Rue and Robin Choquette, share practical skills for families to build resilience and healthy connections. As practicing professionals and parents ourselves, we hope this podcast is a resource for parents to grow, reflect, and learn more about themselves and their children. Our approach is simple, tangible, and most importantly, we lead with compassion for the integrity of the families we serve. This podcast should not be taken as medical advice and is intended for informational purposes only. We love our work, and we can't wait to watch families gain confidence and open themselves up to new ways of successful parenting.
Good afternoon, Robin.
Hi, Jackie. How are you today?
I am doing good. I think I shared with you last time, the sun is shining. We have a lot more daylight here in the Midwest. And so
Yes.
I am definitely sensing that is lifting my mood and increasing my energy. How about you?
Absolutely. We're outside more. We go outside, if nothing more, just to feel the sunshine. I was talking to someone the other day and we finished up. It was early evening and I said, "Oh, have a great day." And I said, "Oh, I guess it's evening." And they said, "No, it still feels like day is left because the sun is still shining and I have more time and I'm going to go outside." And so I think that just activity outside definitely, it's like a combination of all of it. And this is a special weekend.
Definitely. Mother's Day weekend. And I know you and I are both moms, so happy Mother's Day to you.
And happy Mother's Day to you, Jackie.
Thank you. In some ways, I can't believe it's already here. And this is a day that just represents all mothers, those in mothering positions, those taking care of others. Think about how much mothers influence our lives and how much they shape us. And so it really is a day to not only recognize mothers, but, as we've talked about before, maybe pamper our mothers or let them know how much we care. And sometimes even for some, our moms are not still here, just a day to cherish memories and really uphold those mothers that are near and far and those that are no longer with us.
Right. And I think we can even stretch that, those individuals who have really taken that nurturing and caring position and really reach out to them, because when we really look at Mother's Day, what does it mean? And I think for everyone, it's a little bit different, but I think it is really about honoring that figure. And I was doing a little research and it goes back to Greeks and Romans, and they honored that figure. And we continue to do it beyond just someone that's called a mom.
Definitely. And I think, for some of us, we love our children so much. Our relationships with our children may not be where we want them to be, or, even with our own mothers. And this is a day not only celebrating mothers that feel like they've done a good job, quote, with their kids, or feel like they have good relationships, but really it's a day to celebrate all mothers, because we all have, our trials, we all have our ups and downs. We talk a lot about, Robin, how as parents and mothers in particular, we can be so critical and so hard on ourselves, but this is really a day to just honor the journey of motherhood. And I hope for all the mothers out there, whatever they're dealing with, whatever their struggles are with their own, maybe mothers or children, that today is a day that they can just really be kind to themselves and kind of appreciate their roles.
Right, because they've done something that's pretty amazing. Being in that nurturing, that caretaking role is so vital to children. And however that may look for you, I think it's important to take a moment and pause and give yourself something, and not necessarily a gift, but that acknowledgement, that acceptance that I am doing my very best. It may not always be perfect. And for some of those mothers that may have lost a child or have dealt with other things, I think that's so important as well, to recognize them and to be able to support them on this special day. It's exciting. It is a good day. I like it. I know a lot of people feel like it's very commercialized, just like Valentine's Day. But then again, I think when we can say thank you to someone else and we respect you for what you're trying to do, I think that's so important.
Definitely. I know we've heard from a lot of mothers in the past month that have emailed and talked to us about how they view their journey of motherhood. And, one mother I spoke to, and I think we both got a message from her, talked about it's been a trying year, and her daughter and son are not in the best place right now in terms of their relationship because of some things that have went on. But she was able to take a step back and look at that she shows up in her role, even when it's not going well, or even when she feels disconnected from her children. And so being a mother is not only about showing up when things are going well or when it's easy, but being there and keeping that faith up, even when our kids are struggling or even when things are really difficult. And I think once she realized that, it really helped her to reflect and to feel a lot better.
Right. Because she still is a mother, no matter what's
Right.
going on. And I think that's important to think about.
Well, and part of her journey right now is having faith, right? Is being there even though things aren't where they want to be. And I know some other mothers have reached out and said that they really appreciate, the podcast and in ways it's helped them to reflect on some of their, parenting goals. But in particular, the episodes where we've talked about self-care and about nurturing our own mental health and emotional state. And they've said that that's really helped them this Mother's Day, is to be able to realize it's okay to take care of ourselves first. And through that, I think it really makes a big difference in the connections with our families.
Yes, absolutely. When we look at that ability to be compassionate, to be able to be there, what really makes a difference is if that individual has taken care of themselves, and even in small ways. It doesn't have to be those huge, going out and having a manicure and pedicure. It simply could be stopping and saying something nice to yourself. I think those simple things make a difference. Well, happy Mother's Day to you, Jackie. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. And if you are in that role of taking care of others and nurturing, we hope you have a wonderful day.
Well, Robin, I know we've had a few guests that have sent us some messages in terms of what it means to them to be a mom this Mother's Day. And so, we only have time for a couple, but this is just an extra tribute to all the moms out there. So happy Mother's Day, Robin.
Thank you to everyone that sent in. We just picked a few out and we are sharing those. I'm sure we could have gone on and on.
I just wish everyone a happy Mother's Day, and I wish you a happy Mother's Day, Robin. And I really love doing this podcast with you, and I'm really looking forward to what's coming up next, as we will be sharing in coming weeks. So hope it is a wonderful weekend for you and for all of our listeners out there.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye, Robin.
Hi, my name's Jamie. I'm from Kentucky. I love being a mom because when I look at him in the eyes, I feel a love that I really can't describe. He makes all of life's stress and all the obstacles I face seem so small, and I get to be a part of his developing personality and him discovering the world.
A mother is selfless, patient, empathetic, compassionate, involved, an advocate, and loves her children unconditionally. If you take the first letter of each of these words, it spells out special, and that's truly what each and every mom is. A special gift to their children. And as all moms will tell you, their children are their gift. Happy Mother's Day.
My name is Candace, and I reside in Kansas City, Kansas, and am the mother of two, a 13-year-old son who will be a freshman in high school and a 10-year-old daughter who will be a sixth grader in middle school. And I think the one thing I appreciate the most about being a mother is this amazing opportunity to influence the young life of another, and in a way that there's a bond that is stronger than really anything else you feel in your life for anyone else or anything else. And that is just extraordinary opportunity to have in your lifetime, to love something as much as you do, to want to teach, want to help them discover, and, truly just enjoy the opportunity to watch someone find out who they are and what they like. I think that's one of the most amazing parts, is that you get to guide and influence, but you certainly don't get to decide, and they get that freedom that you get to sit back and watch. So I think that's what I appreciate the most about being a mother.
Thank you for joining us, and make sure to subscribe and like us to catch our next episode, where we will take you on a journey to find new ways of successful parenting.